Hello everyone! We are back again with another video. Today's video will be consisting of me talking about what I'm in school for, what I do, what am I saying? Hello everyone, I'm Josh. We're back again with another video. It sounds cliche, but I'm just gonna keep that in the editing. I'm here again for another video just because I am. But yeah. So what I'm in school for is a thing called the Xray program, or a more formal name for it is medical radiologic technology. I'm actually wearing my scrub just for this video. So I have 4 points that I want to talk about for those who are wondering about this program or who are looking for more career options. It will be my pleasure to educate some of you in terms of what this career entails and how you can do things with it. The 4 points that I would want to talk about is what is Xray school, how to get in Xray school, why I chose Xray school over med school, and what's a week or day like in Xray school. Let's start off with what is Xray school. So Xray school, or medical radiologic technology or medical radiation technology, it is a 2-year program with no summer vacations, unfortunately. So that goes from August 2019, which I just started in August 2019, all the way to May 2021. So from the catalog of the college where I study in, I just got this from there. This program develops the skills required to perform diagnostic or interventional imaging procedures using ionizing radiation and diagnostic imaging equipment. So we do handle lots of radiation, and that's the fun part. Medical radiologic or X-ray technologists, so that's us, we produce images of a body part or system using equipment and machines that emit X-ray. So that's radiation once again. That's basically a whole brief introduction to what X-ray school is. So this 2-year program would give us the education and skill set that would, you know what, I'm just gonna read it. So this profession of radiological technologist involves a broad variety of procedures and covers a number of specialties, including general radiography, so that is like your, you know, chest x-rays, bones, joints, GI tract studies, as well as the spine, sternum, I mean, you know, the spine. So, and then there's mammography to detect breast cancer, angiography to examine the heart, blood vessels and the blood flow, fluoroscopy, so that's real-time images that shows movement within the body, as well as computerized tomography. So those are CT scans, so detailed cross-section images of the body. And then so we do all of these images for the radiologists to look over and help diagnose any ailments or whatsoever. So how to get in this program? To get into this program, you need prereqs from undergrad university, such as biology, physics, chemistry, with additional social sciences and humanities courses. So once you've received that, you will be granted, once you've submitted that with your, what's that called? What's that called? Look, so once you've submitted, so once you have submitted your prereqs, and if it fulfills the requirements, you know, whether it's a C+ above whatsoever, you will be granted an MMI spot. So what an MMI is a multiple mini interview where there's around, I think, 8 rooms that you have to go through, and it requires, you know, ethics skills. They want to test how good your mental stability or capability is in terms of certain situations that may occur in the hospital or in daily life routine. So there's 8 rooms for that. You have, I think, a minute to read over the question, and then you go in and you have 8 minutes to talk about what you have in mind for that specific question. The best part about MMIs is that there's no right or wrong answer. It's just how you get to your answer and what you do usually. What would you do in certain situations? You know, before MMIs, there's also an exam that you have to write, a literature exam. I'm not too sure. I don't quite remember. I don't know if there's 2 or 1 exam. I don't quite remember, but it wasn't too bad. And as well as have your vaccines and immunizations complete, because obviously if you want someone in the healthcare field, you don't want them susceptible to lots of bad stuff. And why I chose Xray school over med school. First reason is my grades are not competitive enough. I don't think so. That's what I want to think. I don't think I'm capable of getting into that field as of right now. I did not want to commit to it, and I've always admired the profession of this program I'm in, just because all throughout my life, well, not all throughout my life, but you know, significant parts of my life, I've been in the X-ray room multiple times due to injuries that I've suffered from playing sports. And then I've always just admired how cool that is, handling X-rays and hiding behind this glass wall and shooting X-rays. You know, that's pretty cool. And I do think that this fits my lifestyle more. Back in undergrad, I've always wanted to be in med school, just because I guess I was influenced by family and the people around me. Everyone wanted to be a doctor, but then, you know, as I got near finishing my degree, I finally saw this program because I thought these X-ray people are the doctors, so that's why I want to be a doctor. But then it turns out they're not quite the doctors, rather a whole separate profession, and it gave me a chance of seeing the light, you know, a revelation, I'd say. And lastly, on what I've written down here is I'm lazy. I'm lazy yet productive, and it's hard for me to not be like that, I think. Or maybe I'm just really lazy to work on my laziness. So anyways, what a week or day is like in X-ray school. So at the beginning of the semester, we review topics that we've learned throughout our undergrad as well as high school. So such as touching up on our skills in physics, chemistry, and biology. The first month is a little slack, and then eventually it starts to pick up, and then midterms comes and everything else. And we usually have 1 to 3 tests every week, including practicals. So practicals are where we go to labs and practice our skill sets before we take an exam for that specific skill set. So this semester we had 6 classes and labs. Last week, during finals week, we had 7 exams. It gets pretty crazy as you get near to the end. So second semester, what I've heard is the same, I think, but the course load is far more intense. It's actually crazy. Some of them mentioned that it's not like first semester where there's a curve of going from not so crazy to insane. For a second semester, it's just insane, and we gotta just go through that, keep going and going until we reach, I think, May 4th is where we go to clinical. So that will be the 3rd and 4th semester, where we go to a specific hospital and we will be doing our clinicals there. So that's where we actually work but not really get paid. So that's the sucky part. We don't get paid when we're in clinicals for a year, working 40 hours a week, but it's for the greater good. Yeah, so, and then, you know, midway through this first semester, actually, one of the profs mentioned that the course load and intensity of this program is very similar to med school. That concludes this video. If you guys have any more questions for me, message me on Instagram at jsakopla, and you'll find me there, and I'm more than happy to answer questions about this program and whatever questions you may have. Thank you guys for watching.